Aside from traffic jams and roadworks, there aren't many more common sights on UK roads than the Vauxhall Astra. It consistently ranks amongst this country's best-selling cars, and that sort of popularity isn't to be sniffed at. The question is this popularity well deserved? Well, from an aesthetic point of view, we think that there's a lot to like. You might look at this car and be completely unmoved, but we reckon that's because of the familiarity of the Astra's design rather than the design itself. Granted, there's nothing cutting edge about it, but there are some interesting details on some of the main features. There are some bold creases, and overall, the lines are quite swoopy, especially on the back end. Be warned though, not all Astras are equal in the looks department. This is a fairly high-end, sporty SRI trimmed car, and this comes with a whole bunch of styling goodies thrown in. As you drop further and further down the range, you get fewer and fewer of these little touches. The entry-level cars don't even come with alloy wheels, let alone chromey bits, skirts and spoilers. The Astra's interior follows the same conservative theme as the bodywork, but while that conservatism kind of works on the outside, we can't help feeling that it leaves the cabin looking a little bit drab. A lot of the panels in here appear to be a little bit low rent compared to the plastics that you'll find in a lot of competitors, and the switches and the dials just don't feel quite as slick. The ergonomics aren't ideal either, not least because this centre console is absolutely covered in buttons that all look the same. Meanwhile, the infotainment system you get on higher grade models is operated through this dial and this screen, and the whole arrangement from the controls to the menus just isn't all that intuitive, and the graphics look a wee bit dated as well. And there are more practical family hatchbacks out there. The Astra provides enough space in the back for 2 adult passengers and a decent boot, but the space you get for both people and luggage is acceptable rather than exemplary. That theme continues once you get the Astra out onto the open road. It's entirely adequate and acceptable, and it doesn't do anything badly, but it doesn't do anything particularly impressively either. Most versions do provide a comfortable ride, which is important in a family car. But while they handle predictably and securely, they don't give you the finesse or the agility that the best cars in the class give you. The car we've got here, however, is the sporty SRI version that comes with a lowered sports suspension designed to make things a bit more nimble. It does make the body control ever so slightly crisper, but even so, it doesn't turn the Astra into any sort of thrill machine, and the ride comfort suffers as a result. It doesn't make things uncomfortable, but it's not as cosseting as the low-end models. As ever with Vauxhall, there's a huge range of petrol and diesel engines to choose from, some of which are very much better than others when it comes to performance, economy and refinement. Luckily, the one we've got in this car is one of the highlights. It's a 1.6 litre diesel engine with 134 brake horsepower, and it gives the Astra smooth, flexible performance, and it also stays nice and quiet. The CO2 emissions are also pretty low, meaning affordable bills for company car taxpayers. And according to the official figures, it'll return more than 70 miles per gallon. The Vauxhall Astra is a good car, but it has one big problem. It competes in a class where there are some absolutely stunning cars, and in that sort of company, good just isn't good enough. That said, if you choose the right combination of engine and trim, you'll get a very capable all-rounder for a competitive price. and it shouldn't cost the earth to run.